Yo, what is up, guys? We're here. Madden 20, My League, My Rules, episode 15. We're about to start the offseason. I already did most of the re-signings and players that need to be re-signed. So I'm going to show you those. Show you how those came out. I'll show you the transactions page. There is one thing that I need to show you, though. We'll stay on the Bears for a second. I'll show you the transactions. So you can see what I did here. Some of the notable re-signings here, if you guys want to take a look at those. Now, one of the big things that I was looking at in the season is we saw how Jared Goff did on the year. And we could cut him and save $20 million. Now, just so you know, you see here, Dwayne Haskins, we signed long-term to a 6/185. Jared Goff, we saved $20 million to cut. And I think that's worth it at that point. We moved McCaffrey to wide receiver because I was looking at how the Panthers did on the season. And their slot receiver was a 76 overall. And he did unbelievable compared to everyone else. So, we're going to move McCaffrey to the wide receiver. He goes to an 81. And the slot receiver beforehand was a 76. So, it's an upgrade in a way. And we already drafted that running back, who's already pretty good. He had a good year as well. So, I'm going to see how McCaffrey does in the slot for a year, and then we can move him back. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, we move him back to running back. No problem. Because McCaffrey, we have him on such a long contract that it doesn't even matter. So, yeah. That's the plan here. A lot of players in the Jets did not re-sign. So, there's going to be a lot of problems the Jets need to fill. And the Bengals we probably got to work on. Matt Ryan retired finally. So that actually saves so much money. Clears up so much cap. We could probably, honestly, if we cut Jared Goff on the Rams, probably pick him up from the Falcons. That might be a move. We'll think about that. We signed Paris Campbell to the Colts. That's like the last thing that we could do for the Colts. They don't have any more cap. We got Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman for a combined 5-year, $144 million. Jeez, between those two. And pretty much wasn't able to do anything else after that. Got 2 short-term contracts there. Pretty much if you can't tell, there's going to be some notable free agents. It's hard to tell. We got Drew Lock. We decided to give him that short 3-year deal. Cheap deal. Worst case scenario. If it doesn't work out, we'll go get someone else. And we also have to cut Jameis Winston too. So, without further ado... Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. Without further ado, we're going to advance a week here. Show you guys free agents. I'll show you the notables. I don't think there's a couple of notables, actually. There's one really high overall. His name is DeAndre Hopkins, because he originally wanted that $100 million deal. I don't know if you guys remember that, but he wanted $100 million. So we offered him it. And he was like, nah, I want more money. After he regressed, he wanted this, 3 for 56. So I offered him 4 for 81. That's about $21 million a year for the 4 years. He turned it down. This is an $18 million deal, and I offered him $21 million, and he turned it down. I think that just means he doesn't want to be on the Texans anymore. It wasn't worth franchise tagging him for obvious reasons. So, yeah, he's a free agent. We also got Byron Jones, who couldn't afford anyone else on Cowboys. Stephon Gilmore, I could have signed him to the Redskins, but I was like, we just wasted a year of Stephon Gilmore's prime. And I don't want to keep him on the Redskins. That'd be stupid. So we'll probably put him onto a contender. Le'Veon Bell, could not sign him. Didn't want to do that franchise tag nonsense that he already dealt with in a former place. Bobby Wagner, we couldn't re-sign because he wanted that 2-year deal there. I think we gave him a 2 for 16, and he turned it down, and the franchise tag is 19, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. It's ridiculous. Trent Williams, as you can see, he's just a 1-year rental every year now until he retires. 87, though, he's holding his overall pretty well. Devondre Campbell too. Yeah, you can pretty much see. I mean, this is a stacked free agency class here. Even Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas wants a very cheap deal, right? So we offered him. I think we offered him a 2 for $6 to stay with the Ravens, and he turned it down. So it's very interesting what we have here. We got a lot of talent, here. And like I said, the two things that we're going to do right now before we continue on, we're gonna cut Jameis Winston, as obviously he's not the answer to the Bengals' mediocrity. Like, all this talent around him. 91, 98, 89, and 84 tight end, which is pretty good, and the fastest guy to ever play football, statistically, because Tyreek Hill didn't do a combine. And we cannot do anything. So, Jameis Winston, your time has come. We take a $300,000 cap penalty. I guess it would be free 12 mil, penalty of 12.8. Yeah, so we take. It's worth the $300,000 to me to cut Jameis Winston. And like I said, the other thing we're gonna do is I think we're gonna release Jared Goff. In all honesty, I think it's time for him to go. As he played, in case you forgot, he was the worst quarterback. He was the absolute worst. In front of him, the two quarterbacks that were behind him were the two Raiders quarterbacks, which played half the year each. And that was it. In case you want to see, in case you don't believe me here, let's scroll down here. Yeah, see, the two Raiders quarterbacks, because Derek Carr's a free agent, so he's not going to be on this list, and Jared Goff. So, concerning. And we save $20 million if we cut him. I mean, I have to. We can't. I mean, was it just a bad year, or has he just been declining? I mean, this was his peak. I mean, hasn't really been playing good since. He's worth so much money. It's not worth keeping him. I think we cut him. I think we have to cut him. Like, yeah, we're cutting him. I'm doing it. Look at this. Save $20 million if we cut him. That's worth it to me. I don't care if he's an 87. He'll definitely go somewhere. Like, I think I'm going to sign him to the Falcons, as they need a quarterback. And, I mean, we all know who is getting the quarterback. It's the Bengals. The Rams picked too high to get him. They traded away too many pieces. So, but yes, so let's do our usual thing here. Start off with the Bears. Looking at their team needs here. Oh, another thing is the Raiders. Let me just, before we do that, the Raiders. Yeah, we're in a situation with the Raiders. So first off, we have the end of next season to get back in the positive. The problem is our funds are negative, so we can't sign anyone. All we do is relocate. I don't know why it's such a problem. Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, right now we could stick with what we have right now. I mean, we could get away with this lineup, I guess. Oh. Okay, so we just got to draft people. It really, this team still isn't that bad. They just don't have depth, but we can't do anything about it because we're so low in funds. Like, it says we have cap, which is true, but we don't have funds. The funds is the signing bonuses and stuff, and players need their signing bonuses. They're not going to join teams without a signing bonus. We can give them signing bonuses, but then we'll just lose funds, and the team's already bad enough. So, we're going to leave it as is. We're just going to have to deal with this season the way it is with the 43-man roster. We're going to have to try and hit home runs in the draft for the Raiders. And yeah, so back to our usual thing here. Start off with the Bears. We'll go in order here. They got a little bit of money to work with here. Team needs, concerns is just the running back position, in my opinion. I mean, wide receiver is a concern, sure, but In terms of where we need to spend more, it's definitely the running back spot. The rest of the team looks pretty good. I'm gonna turn on their scouting. Maybe we could draft a running back. I don't know what the draft looks like this year. The only one I saw, one guy, and that was that quarterback, and he won the Heisman Trophy too. So, looking at the running backs, we got Le'Veon. Could bring in Le'Veon, 3-year deal. It's not the worst idea. We could get Tony Pollard. Devin Singletary was the guy we just... Oh no, it was Dave Montgomery that we just let go. I mean, we could just bring him back on a 3-year. I figured on it. We could definitely get Darrell Henderson instead. Darrell Henderson on a... We could even do 4-year. For 15.1. That should be a good deal. We do need a wide receiver. I mean, I'll take... Definitely not going to have enough for Hopkins. Could maybe get Hunter Renfrow. I think we'll go Hunter Renfrow, actually. Scheme fit anyway. And... I mean, let's see the other team needs here. Left tackle, left guard, center looks good, right guard looks good. Right tackle is kind of bad. I mean, we got a star dev and replace there. So I think we'll leave the star dev in... Linebackers look okay. Middle linebacker might be a concern. Nah, it's okay. Corners are definitely a concern. We'll bring in Stephon Gilmore, I think. No, we can't afford Stephon Gilmore. Who could we afford? Guess we could bring in Darius Slay. Yeah, we could afford Darius Slay on a 1-year. See if he takes that. If not, we'll probably have to get someone cheaper. Maybe get Rock Yassin, actually. Probably get Rock Yassin on this 3-year. And we're good there. We go on to the Bengals. We already know their situation. They need the quarterback. That's all that matters here. So we're gonna draft that quarterback. Whether he's number 1 or number 2, I'm not sure. I don't know what pick they have. Because I mean, they have less wins. They have the second. So the Vikings have the first pick. Might trade that pick back to someone. I don't know. Their team is so well built that we don't need to worry about them. Or well built for rebuilding. That we don't need to worry about it. So looking at the Bengals here. We don't need a receiver. We could probably bring in Fletcher Cox. He wants a 1-year. Let's offer him a 1 for 15. 1 for 15 for Fletcher Cox. Offense is good. We're going to draft that quarterback. Will be good. Right? And we got the receivers. Got tight end. Left tackle looks good. Left guard. Center's a bit of a concern. Right guard. Right tackle looks good. We got the left end locked up. Got the D tackle. If we get Fletcher Cox, will be good. Linebacking core looks pretty good. Corners, I think I actually might release Roby Coleman. Will we save some money if we cut Roby Coleman? See, the way Madden works, the current contracts, you can cut people and get away with. Oh, we have Lonnie Johnson on a long-term deal. Can we release Roby Coleman and get away with it? Yes, we can. Let's do that. I'm going to release Roby Coleman. We'll try and bring in one of these X Factors. Probably Darius Slay on a 1-year. Let's see. Or Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore's 32 on 16 mil. Darius Slay's 32 on 10. It's a 10-point upgrade for $6 million. Do I want to pull that trigger? I think I do. Because it's a 1-year. You try have him be the difference maker in Cincy. If it doesn't work out, then I totally get it. None of these guys are scheme fits. What's the scheme here? What is the scheme in... Oh my god. I guess it's not zone... Wait. Zone man-to-man slot. I'm looking at all 3. What's the scheme in Cincy? Oh, we don't have a coach. We don't have a head coach. Let's sign a head coach. John Harbaugh, Thomas Pitta, Doug Peterson. Might as well bring in a new coach. Oh, Sean McVay. Let's bring in Sean McVay. We'll get Sean McVay here. Work on a whole new scheme. Buffalo, the team finally played well this year. I mean, 8-6-2 is not, like, it's better than what they've done in the past. They got a little bit of money to work with. We don't have AJ Green anymore, but that's alright. He was regressing anyway. We need an offensive lineman, center or right guard. What position does this guy play? Center, so we need a right guard. Maybe we just upgraded center too. And on the defensive side, we're pretty much good there. As Tremaine Edmonds went up a dev trait as well. Yeah, we're pretty good. We're pretty good here. So let's just focus on the offensive line position here. See if we can retain or obtain someone. Could we get DeAndre Hopkins? You know, we go from one X Factor receiver to another. That's probably not the best idea. Didn't work out last time. We spent our money somewhere. I mean, we could get another receiver. I could bring in like someone like Hakeem Butler or Philip Dorsett. Nah, I don't think we need to do that. If I would upgrade at receiver, it would be someone like DeAndre Hopkins. But like I said, we needed a right guard. I'm looking at one of these two right off the rip here. We could go McGovern. He is the cheaper option and the younger option. I think I want to go with the younger option here. I mean, do I want to go with the younger option long term, or do I want to go with the better option, cheaper, or shorter term? My guess is we don't have a coach. Yeah, we don't have a coach anymore. Did he retire? Did we fire him? I don't know. So we don't have a coach with a scheme. Let me see if I can just bring back McDermott. It was Sean McDermott, right? Oh, yeah, here it is. Wow, he's only level 1. Okay. I don't want to sign a level 1 coach. I want to sign someone big. Could go Harbaugh. He's a 3-4, though. What was McDermott? 4-3 vertical power run. See if I can just get an upgrade from there. 4-3 vertical zone run. Thomas Pitta. Never even heard of him. We could go Anthony Lynn. Wow, I've never done this before. I never signed coaches. I guess we'll go Thomas Pitta. John Harbaugh's still available, but he's not. I mean, this team's already built for a 4-3, so we might as well stick with a 4-3. So, we'll go the cheap. We'll go the shorter term deal. These guys are both the same. That guy's halfway to leveling up. He's not. We'll go Scherf. Brandon Scherf on a 1 year. And just look at centers just in case here. Andrews, Treader, Lindsey. Yeah, everyone's up there in age. Mark Andrews, though. Or David Andrews. Looks pretty good. 1 year, $8 mil. I think we'll just leave the center as is. Move on to the next team. Oh, they got a higher staff too. Oh my god. Why does everyone need a coach? Dan Winter. No, gotta look coaches. I don't care about the fucking scouts. I really don't give a shit about them. Let's see here. Looking at their team, they just need a right guard. I guess we could go and get Zeitler. They need a right end. Oh, because Coffey's now a left end with an X Factor. Oh, so we just need a left end. We need a safety as well. So let's hire a coach that's a 3-4 fit. Oh, what happened? My owner. Staff. Wait, so now I can't hire staff? What the f... So now I can't hire staff because I went back a page. Oh my god. I was going to go and get Harbaugh because I'm pretty sure he's a 3-4 scheme. That's annoying. Nonetheless, though, we need a left end here, and I'm looking at Mad Ioannidis right away. I see he's a great left end. Charles Omenihu. What is he? 93 power move. 2681? Maybe. Ah, shit. $4 million more for an extra year. Nah, we'll stick with Ioannidis. We need a safety. Adrian Amos right away. Looks interesting. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson looks pretty interesting too. I mean, what's Justin Simmons? 29. I think we'll go. Will Parks was already on the team, so I guess I could bring him in. But he's an 80. Kari Willis. What's he got here? 80 hit power with 87 speed and 8. It's pretty good. Pretty well rounded. 4-year deal. Sounds good to me. Left guard and right tackle are a little concerning, but I don't know how much money we have to spend. D tackle 2 is a bit of a concern as well, but other than that, should be okay. Maybe we could just get slight upgrades to those positions. Nope, we can't. Never mind. Bucks, and they need to hire staff as well. Shit, I've been focusing on hiring staff this entire time. Got so much available funds. Their team's a 3-4. Maybe we could bring Harbaugh in there, since it didn't work the first time. But see, I want to bring Harbaugh to the Broncos. I guess I could bring him here. Is there any other team that's a 3-4 that I didn't already? Let's go zone run. Scott Smith. We could try bringing in. I can't even sign Harbaugh. It's not even letting me bid on him. Okay. Can I sign anyone? No? Not let me sign anyone. Okay, sure. Guess don't have a coach. So, let's look at the Bucks here. See what their team needs are. Looks like right guard is a concern. And let's look at the defensive side. Pretty sure we're good on the defensive side. We just need a middle linebacker. So, let's hope we have cap space. Guard I already said. I already forgot what I said. Yeah, right guard. Guess we can bring in Zeitler on a 1 year. That's a lot of money, though. So, middle linebacker, too. So, let's focus on middle linebacker first. So, we could bring in Bobby Wagner. Scheme fit. That'd be going all in, though. Do we want to go all in on Bobby Wagner on a 2-year deal who regressed down to an 88? Maybe. I mean, Jayon Brown is the better option. Fuck it. I think yeah, we got the space. Bobby Wagner. We'll bring him in to the Bucks, and then we'll go right guard here. I think we'll go McGovern, just because he's the scheme fit. Here we go. Oh no. I think we let a lot of people walk on Arizona. But, I mean, we have a lot of replacements for them, as you can see. I mean, we should probably just cut James White, honestly. I don't even know why he's still on the team. Save a little bit of money if we cut him. I mean, yeah, let's just do it. Screw it. Other than that, I think, let's look at the defensive side here. Just need a right end. That's a scheme fit. I mean, I was going to move Earl. Earl is a right end. I don't know why the slot's empty. So, I mean, I'll see if there's an upgrade, like a major upgrade that's young, that's good. Otherwise, I think I'll just keep Earl there. Let's see. I mean, Jarrell Casey's old. Shaq Lawson's 29. Zach Allen, but normal dev. Nah, I think we'll just leave it as is. I think we'll just leave the Cardinals as is. I guess we could go at wide receiver here. I guess we could throw a bid on for Hopkins. I guess. We got the Chargers. They have 17 million cap space. This guy is on every fucking team. Look at him. I guess they don't have a coach. Let me see. Staff. Nope, don't have a coach. Please sign a coach, just please. That's what someone tweeted. So let's see here. Assign a coach. Shit, I don't know what their scheme. They were 4-3. I remember. They were 4-3. So let's go coaches. Try and get a 4-3 guy here. Doug Peterson. I mean, I kind of just want to bring back Anthony Lynn. I don't even care about the bid. Just give him that. I don't even know why they let him go. I guess his contract just ran out. I don't know. But you need a right tackle. Defensively, need a right end. So let's take a look at those. Should be good after that. Right tackle, right end. Tackle first. Mitchell Schwartz. 88 overall. Yeah, I think we'll put him in. I mean, that's a lot of money for a one-year deal, but we'll try and bring him in, see if he can help out for that 1 year. Right end. Not looking too good. Is there any left ends that we could just move to right? Not really. Shit. Might have to just draft someone. I mean, we could stick with what we have, but I don't think we're gonna. I'm looking at Randy Gregory. Similar type of play style to Joey Bosa on the opposite side. 67 block shots, very low. Who's Dorrance Armstrong? Is he pretty good? What has he got? 78 speed, 86 finesse move. Guess we could probably sign and move to the right. We already know this guy's a power rusher. Maybe any speed rushing D tackles. Doesn't really look like it. I mean, Malik Collins says he's a speed rusher, but he's a 71 speed. Pretty sure we don't have anything. Oh, we got some money with the Chiefs. Not really sure how that happened. Oh, wait. I know why. Our offensive line. There's no one there. We need a center. Wait, is this guy center or a left guard? He's a left guard, but he's higher overall at center. So I think we'll make him a center, and we'll look at left guards and left tackles. That's really all we can do here. Linebacking core is bad, but I can't really do anything about that. Maybe I'll advance it a week. I forgot to do the scoutings. I think I have it set for the Bengals, though. So we got Le'Veon. We got Kyle Allen just in case. Got Dan Quinn back. I guess Jared Goff isn't budging from his contract. Yeah, I could totally get why. Fletcher Cox ended up on the Niners. Hopkins went to the Jets. Stephon Gilmore's on the Bengals. Pierce, Bobby Wagner went to the Bucks. Wow. After he got a big deal from the Vikings. Ioannidis, you can pretty much see where everyone else went here. Most of these people, I just threw the signings on them. I did start a bidding war with players like Chris Harris especially and Marcus Peters. Where did Marcus Peters end up going? Did he sign? Marcus Peters not signed yet. No, he ended up going to the Jets after getting a better bid from the Vikings. So the Jets have a bunch of new DBs. Look at that. They got 4 new DBs in their system. 5 new... And they got DeAndre Hopkins. I forgot about that. Jeez. Okay. Let's switch over to the Bengals here. I just want to look at the draft, and then we're going to end the episode. So let's see. So this is the Heisman winner, Steve Ebert. Looks amazing. We got Todd Hanson here. Holy shit. 6'5", 22 reps. Even a 4.51. That's pretty good. 7.7 combine. A lot of teams needed safeties. So Armin Clayton is catching eyes left and right here. I mean, with the second overall pick, we're definitely taking Ebert. I guess we'll probably take Clayton to the Vikings with that first overall pick. Maybe. I don't know. We got Myron Patton, 6'3". I mean, that's not even close to what this guy is. Jeez. Anyone else have a ridiculous combine I can look at? This guy at 2.6. Andy Sexton. How was he projected first round? Akeel Campbell at a 7 combine. Looks okay. Can't really tell from there. Trying to see if anyone had like some fucking crazy combine. Because we already saw the receiver that had a crazy combine. Maybe the Texans trade up and draft him after losing Hopkins. This guy for some reason. I don't know why it looks different than the others. AAA across the board though. Jeez. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good all around here. Any running backs that are notable? Not really. Okay. Continue to let the scouting do its thing. We're going to call it here. Next episode, we'll do the draft. I mean, we'll probably fill in the extra signings wherever we need. But guys, that's going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching. Leave a like. Subscribe to all that crazy stuff down below. And I'll see you in the next one.